everyone, and thank you so much for tuning into this wonderful collab. The title of the collab is Skinny Kitchen Collab. Now, if you've not been over to skinnykitchen.com, you're missing out big time. She's got a ton of Weight Watchers friendly recipes that will make your life so much easier. I go there frequently and I use a lot of her suggestions. Now this collab, I'm so grateful to be a part of. I was invited by Lauren at Louise Lane and Barbie at Barbie Bolanos. And I want to thank them very much for having me in this collab. Please check out their channels, and not only their channels, but there are a lot of people that are participating in this collab, and all of their links are down below. And I promise you, if you visit each one of those links, you're gonna find easy to prepare, low point meals that will make your fall wonderful and happy. Thank you so much for tuning in, and if this is something that's interesting to you, please, please hit subscribe. Tell me what you like about it. Leave me a note. Let me say hello and join all the rest of those people that are listed below and see what they're offering. Today, the recipe that I have chosen is called Crock Pot Chunky Chicken Chili. Guess what, guys? It's 0 freestyle points. 0. Big, fat 0. And each serving is about 1 1/4 cups. So it's a really healthy size serving. Now, in just a second, I'm going to show you exactly what's required for this recipe. It's a dump and go, throw it in your crock pot, sing God Bless America, come home from work, and it's done. Okay, my friends, this is what you're going to need for this wonderful food. I have a pound of chicken breast that has been cut into bite-sized pieces. The recipe calls for 15 ounces of tomato juice or sauce, but I use diced tomatoes in place of it. You can do either. It calls for 1 1/2 cups of a salsa or a picante. I'm using the paste picante. It calls for 2 tablespoons of chili powder, 2 teaspoons of ground cumin, 1 teaspoon of granulated or powdered garlic, a can of kidney beans, and a can of black beans, 1 1/2 cups of chopped onion, and 1 cup of frozen corn. Now, okay, so here's what we do. I have heated up, as per her instructions, the onions in the microwave for 2 minutes to soften them. Dump them in there. Your pound of chicken breast. Make sure all those yummy pieces get in there. Now the beans I have rinsed, drained and rinsed, because that's what it says to do in the recipe. Put in the corn. You're going to put in your cumin, your chili powder, your garlic powder, your tomatoes, and your 1 1/2 cups of salsa. That's really thick salsa. You just stir this up so you get everything nice and incorporated. You want to make sure that those seasonings aren't like glommed up, that they're really well incorporated. Now I think that if you put this on a long enough slow cook, the onions wouldn't need to be pre-softened, but I think this is a really good choice, because sometimes in a slow cooker, things that are fibrous, kind of like onions, take a little bit longer even than the meat does to cook. So I'm doing it just because I think it's going to work better. And ladies and gentlemen, that's it. You put on the lid. You put it on high, or low, sorry, I'm putting it on low for 4 hours. And I will show you what it's like when it's done. But because this is 0 point chili, I went ahead and made a loaf of bread. I will let you know how many servings are in this wonderful loaf of bread and how many points there are. And I will let you know when I come back. Thanks so much. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, here we are. Let's uncover that and see what it looks like. Look at that. You see how yummy that is? Here's the chili. And this wonderful bread. This bread is 3 points per slice. There's 12 servings in a loaf, 3 points per slice. There's no sugar in it, there's no oil in it. Wonderful. I will include the recipe in the description. Thank you so much for joining me this day. I hope that you are looking forward to using this recipe in your own kitchen. It is wonderful. It's a little spicy, which is good. Really, really tasty stuff. And you're gonna love every single bite. Don't forget to check out all the links below and let them become a part of your Weight Watchers kitchen. Thanks.